What's up, LEGO fans? Welcome to the Democratic People's Republic of Sultan, my custom LEGO city. In today's video, we are going to work on making it a little bit more pretty. Because as you can see, it's a bit barren at the moment, and I really want to just put in some temporary walls here to make that nice. Because I really don't want to have a gap over here every time I film a new update. And over here, this little space, it really doesn't look that good. It's too flat. All right, so first off, we have a back wall here. This will be like a little green area that they kind of like forgot and haven't taken care of that well. So it's a bit like a ruin and overgrown. And then I made this build, which is kind of like an elevated platform, trying to make it not just on one level, so you get a bit of a height difference, making that look more organic and natural. Let's see if I can fit it down here. All right. So I'm using this kind of foliage, which is pretty cool. And you can see that I put some other stuff in here just to mix up the shaping, so our eyes don't recognize the pattern that's going on. You break it up a bit so it looks more organic. And then put in some other knickknacks in here. I think that's supposed to go there. And I'm trying to use some of the darker greens as well as those lighter greens. So that looks really nice, but I think it would be nicer also to work on some shaping over here, so that's not just like super flat there. And also over here, so I have this rounded plate that goes down here. All right, and then just some bricks with slopes on them. Oh, the train got stuck. What's going on, little train? Oh, there we go. There's some more speed to it. Some more slopes. So this build is kind of unsturdy. Let's hope my cat don't kill it. The road is on a slope, but I don't want that for the footpath. Instead, it's going to be a bit like a stair or a incline, decline. Similar construction for that as for that foliage place. You can see that there's a gap here. That's where I will put a small stone wall, and these studs are poking out here because that's where this wall will rest. We need to tile this area. The stone wall is quite a common design for LEGO cities that we see a lot, but I wanted to make it a little bit more fancy with these rounded edges that are on slot pieces. Nobody likes to walk into sharp Lego corners, that hurts, so this is much better. Let me demonstrate. Oh, feels so good. Oh yeah, baby. It's a bit dusty. That goes in like so. Voila! I extended the tiles over here just because I think that looks better than how it was before. Let's start covering this Bygolek box here from IKEA. That's just a support for the mountain. And I'm bringing back my old Luigi time mosaic. That's going in back here. We're putting in some more shaping here just to break that flatness off. An overhang for the tunnel. We can see the green part there, that's kind of bothering me, so I'm just going to use these black slopes, put that in, and it disappears. I'm going to do the same on this side. This gap here is kind of ugly, so I'm just putting in this wall in diarrhea brown. What did he eat before making this wall? Who knows? And just some, I don't know, gray parts over here. You know, you gotta mind the gap, but it's also time to cover the gap. And I've built these arches with some profile bricks or bricks. Slide that down, baby. And you can see that I tried to make it a little bit more detailed with some different pieces. We have these stickered pieces over here, and a missing cat sign, and a rock festival poster, a vending machine for the Coca-Cola, and just, well, it's gonna be over there, and a trash can next to it because Coca-Cola is trash for your body. We're adding some minifigs to the scene, a kid here that's going for the poison, and just a lady waiting to go over the zebra crossing, and another person walking there. And of course this lady who loves that stone wall for some reason. A cute little fire truck. And of course we drive on the right side of the road like normal people. And then we have this truck that's just gonna be going into the tunnel. No, the other way around. It's gonna come out from the tunnel, I mean. Here's an illustration of life. Alright, so I realized that I don't like the diarrhea brown the way it is right now because it looks like it's supposed to belong to the gray wall. That makes no sense. So I'm going to try to marry this line with the line that kind of goes from the foliage place. And I realized that I need to cover the gaps here, so I'm just using these gray plates and pushing them in underneath. So that's covered. Put in this construction here. And let's see if I can cover this gap as well. So I also feel like we need to cover that with a wall. And let's place that gray little thing I made previously. I'm continuing the diarrhea wall a little bit more to this side. Just a little cheese slope goes in there. Cover the gap on this side as well. And put in a ton of green stuff. I just think this works so much better because now this is one segment and it kind of communicates with this segment over here. And I notice if you stack these on top of each other, that really looks overgrown and cool. Check that out from this angle.